All right, in this video I'm going to share with you a mindset tool that I teach in my SIT training system, Spartan Rises, and this really helps with the challenge of keeping motivation and being consistent. And the reason, if a guy is not feeling like he's able to keep his motivation or stay committed to his program, there's a valid reason behind that, and it's usually because the results he's looking to measure against are too far out into the future, which is, okay, I'm looking in the mirror and I don't see the body that I want yet, therefore this is not working and I'm losing motivation, and so I don't want to do it. And that is a deadly trap that stops a lot of guys, because that's how fitness programs are marketed, is through that cycle, which is not true, and it's not how it works. So instead, what I want you to learn about and use is the tool I call a Spartan 7. And what this is a new way for you to think about looking and approaching your training. Okay, so the Spartan 7 starts, in this case I'm starting it on Monday, but for your week, for your 7, it could be any 7 days. But it starts on a Monday, and here it ends on a Sunday. And all I'm thinking about in the Spartan 7 is what I'm going to be doing for this Spartan 7. I'm not worried about 90 days out. I'm not worried about what's going on over here. I'm not looking back here. I'm just focused on my current Spartan 7. So on Wednesday, all I'm thinking about is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it narrows my focus, and it helps me feel a little, it helps me and it'll help you feel a little more concrete about what you're doing. And the other thing, you see this X here, this is where you weigh yourself every Monday morning, okay? And so this is how you're going to start seeing results, because you're going to be looking in different areas for results. Instead of looking in the mirror, which is the wrong place to look, you're going to be looking at your Spartan 7. And when you weigh yourself here, and you follow a pattern inside this Spartan 7, on the next Spartan 7, when you weigh yourself, you're going to see either the weight went up, the weight went down, or the weight stayed the same. And either way, no matter what your goal is, now you're getting what's called feedback, and you're setting up a feedback loop so that you can see, okay, this Spartan 7, I went to the gym 3 times, but I drank a lot of soda this week. That's all I drank. I drank mostly soda. I didn't drink any water, so I noticed that the scale didn't change, or maybe the scale went up and I'm trying to lose weight. So for the next Spartan 7, I'm going to keep everything the same, but this time I'm going to try drinking a gallon of water each day and just do that. And first of all, it's a narrow scope. So when I say, hey, drink a gallon of water all the time, it's kind of ambiguous, and it's like, oh, when will I see results? How will that work? It's not concrete. But when I say, hey, can you drink a gallon of water for one Spartan 7? Can you just try that? Most guys are going to say, okay, yes, I can try that for Spartan 7 to see what happens. So now he does the same training, and he drinks his gallon of water every day, and on the next Spartan 7 he weighs himself and he sees, wow, I lost a pound. And that was his goal, is losing weight. He's like, I lost a pound. So now he has reinforcement and motivation recharge to say, hey, this works, or this is working. So the next Spartan 7, maybe he keeps it the same, or maybe he adds some cardio, and he'll see the results growing for each Spartan 7. Now sometimes he won't see results, but that's not going to demotivate him, because now he's learned something. He's like, oh, what I did in this Spartan 7 didn't have the impact I wanted on the next Spartan 7. So now he's got a framework and basically your own science lab to test your body and your health and see how you respond to things. And this not only eliminates the challenge with motivation and being consistent, but it also gives you flexibility to be a human. Like all these other workout programs are like, oh, you got to work out 90 days straight and do all this stuff, and it's just ridiculous and it's not realistic. Instead, you can have a lot of good Spartan 7s, and then, on this Spartan 7, I'm going on vacation. So I can do what I want, I can eat what I want. When I go on vacation, I'm eating pizza, Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles, just everything, because it's a free Spartan 7. And then when I'm finished with that Spartan 7, I'm coming back to a clean Spartan 7, so I'm not feeling guilty, and I'm not like, oh, I've ruined my whole workout, because no, it was a flexible block that I was allowed to use. Okay, so this is a tool I really want you to think about and start using in your training, because it's going to help you keep motivation and stay consistent. If you want to go more in depth with this, you can grab a Spartan Rises. That's where I teach you much more how to use this and several other Spartan tools that are going to help you stay consistent on this journey of building the physique you want. All right, thanks.